So this video is for K-Tip on the mass forums. You asked me a few questions about how much algae I get on the bottom of my tank. There is a decent idea of how much algae I get. A lot of it really is just detritus, just because I haven't done a water change in a week or so, and I re-aquascaped, so you know, stuff moved around in the tank and freed up some of the debris. To be honest, I really don't get much algae on this. I think it's a combination of LEDs, low nutrients, and frequent water changes. I know you're saying you're having some issues. It could be the life of your bulbs or your phyto period. This is a 24-hour light, so it dims into moonlights. It dims into moonlights. It starts a dawn, sunrise, full sun, and then sunset cycle. So there's nothing really I can do to control that. But I mean these lights, LEDs, are typically known to not produce as much algae. Let me get a view of the glass real quick so you can see. I mean, there's not really much algae at all. Another thing I would look into is a, what is it called? ChemiPure Elite. There's another brand that Phenomenal Aquatics sells. I don't remember the exact name of it. I think it's called like Coral FX Pro. It works alright. I think Elite is better, to be honest. But right now, that's what I'm running right now is FX Pro, the Coral FX Pro. If you look right here where the vortex is, I would say like this amount of algae right here is probably about a month's worth. I take the MB10 off and clean it once a month, so that stuff right there is about a month's worth. So it gets not too terribly bad. I know right now my tank is dirtier than it's really ever been, just because I'm running my skimmer only during the day and not at night, and I've increased feedings almost, I would say, 4 or 5-fold. There's a skimmer in action. I'm about to take the head off to clean it real quick. So let me just put this down, and then I'll show you what the skimmate looks like from the skimmer. So let me unplug the skimmer, and we'll take it to the bathroom to take a look at it. Okay, so we have this skimmer. I would say this is probably maybe a few days worth of skimmate. So if you look in there, just pour that out. But if you look at that, it's pretty disgusting stuff. There's the inside of that. Let me run my finger through that so you can see. This is the $90 SCA 302. It's a Bubble Magus knockoff, and it's like an awesome skimmer. I highly recommend you looking into it. The skimmer that you had showed me, it's an alright skimmer, but this is, in my opinion, one of the better skimmers I've ever owned. And a lot of people on Reef Central agree that it is up to par with the Bubble Magus. They use the same pump, and it's a great skimmer. So there it is down there. And yeah. Sorry this is really quick and kind of impromptu and really bad, but I gotta go to work. So I'm gonna upload this and message it to you, but there's my tank. LED lighting, so I don't need to change the bulbs. But yeah, so I'm gonna upload this, and then let me know if you have any more questions or need me to make another video.